Hello everyone! Today we're going to be making this adorable Christmas card. That's what it looks like on the inside. And again, I want to apologize for how blurry this video is, but I still don't have a proper camera, so I'm using my tablet's video camera to do my videos. And until I can get a new camera, I'm afraid this is going to have to do. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'll get a new camera soon. Until then, please bear with me. I'm so sorry it's blurry. I'm hoping that you guys can kind of get a good idea of what it looks like, at least how these things are put together so that you can do them and see them without the blurred vision. Alright, so to get started, I took a piece of gumball green cardstock, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2 and folded. And you'll want to take your bone folder and give it a nice good crease. There's a little bit. Oh, okay, I can give you a little tip. So we're going to be using the uni-ball gel pen, and if you kind of mark off anywhere, I start my uni-ball by kind of scribbling on a scrap piece of paper, and sometimes it's not dry. You put your cardstock on top, and it rubs off, but you can usually take an eraser and erase it away, or at least lighten it up some. See, some of it is going pretty good, and then some of it's still sticking around. It kind of depends on how dark it is, but that kind of, you actually can't see it on camera, maybe a little bit right there, but other than that, it helps take it away, and you're good. Alright, so little tip. What you're going to do is give it a nice good crease with a bone folder, and you're going to take your floral framelits, and they look like this. So you're going to use the second biggest and the third biggest. Alright? And what you're going to do is, and I've already cut one out, so I'm just going to show you how it would line up. So you'll take it and make sure that the sides are lined up even on this side and this side. Alright, so you want the point, and you're going to kind of leave just the smallest little gap between here and here, but you want the point to cut out so that it looks like this. Alright, and it'll open up to this with the little hole in the center. Alright, so then the next, with the third biggest floral framelit and a piece of Good Cheer DSP, if I could speak, that'd be great. You're going to cut out one of these. So you're just going to go ahead and put it through your Big Shot and give it a cut, and it'll come out like that. And you're also going to take a piece of Whisper White and do the same. And you can actually take your DSP and your Whisper White and cut it at the same time to save you some time. Alright, then you're also going to take your Snow Flurry Big Die, which looks like this. You've got 3 flurries, or little snowflakes, and some glimmer paper, some silver glimmer paper, and I've already cut those out as well. And you'll just roll that through your Big Shot again and cut these 3 out. So what I do is I lay it down, right? So this is the glimmer side. I lay it down upside down, and then when I roll it through my Big Shot, I roll it through once in one direction and back through in the other direction, and just kind of make sure that you hold your plates straight. So when you roll it through, you're gonna make your sandwich like this. Alright, so you're gonna roll it through your Big Shot, and I would love to bring my Big Shot up here and show you, but there is just no room between, as you can tell, between here and the camera, and everything gets a little bit messed up when I do that. So you'll roll it through, and then you'll kind of hold one end, hold it steady, or just kind of, when you roll it through, you just sort of keep your palm or your hand on it, and then roll it back through so that it doesn't shift, and that way you make the solid cut. I hope that made sense. I wish I could show you what I mean, but again, camera issues. So then the next thing you're going to do is taking your uni-ball gel pen, you're going to do faux stitches all around the edge of the gumball green piece. And I've already done it because I figured I'd try and save some time. You know how long my videos can get. And you all know how to do a faux stitch. You just dot, dot, dot all the way along. Alright. Then you're going to take your Merry Christmas and Happy New Year stamp. Looks like that. From the Delightful Dozen stamp set. Looks like this. So we're going to be using this one right here. And a cherry cobbler ink. And you'll ink it up really well. And what I like to do is figure out where, get this out of the way so we don't make a mess, figure out how I want this positioned. I want it positioned like that, so that the petals of the card line up. Alright? And I'm sorry this is upside down, so it'll come out like that. Gorgeous. Just use a little bit of adhesive. Doesn't take too much on the Be a Good Cheer DSP. It's good. Alright. And use a little more adhesive on the backs of the snowflakes. Okay. So the big one goes on first. And then I take it and just position it like this with these sort of snowflake legs in the empty spaces of the big one. And then this one, I believe, yeah. So I'm just lining up the little balls on the bottom of the snowflake up with the legs of the bigger snowflake. I know. I don't usually make much sense to myself either. Right. Then I'm going to use the large basic pearls, which look like these. Put it in the center. Oops. Like that. And if you want, you can kind of fluff your legs up a little bit of your snowflakes. Like that. And do it all the way around. Alright, that is the outside of the card, and now we're ready to do the inside. Just use some adhesive and center it up. There we go. All done. Another quick and simple one, and it's nice and sparkly. Love the sparkles. That's how it looks on the inside. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I'm so sorry for the blurriness of this camera. Okay, well, until next time, happy stamping!